This has got to stop. Catchweights. Before I get into that, hit the thumbs up, sub, and hit the notification bell. That way you get updated when I drop the newest content like this. And don't forget, without hitting the bell, it doesn't mean much to sub. With that being said, let's get into the video. So I've been going from article to article to article. And the latest article that I read was by Boxing News 24. And they were saying that the fight between Bivol, if it happens, they were talking as if it was going to happen, but if it happens, that it needs to be at a catchweight that's fair for Canelo and fair for Bivol. And I call BS to that. The bottom line is this. Canelo has fought at 175. He won a belt at 175 off of Kovalev. So therefore, that negates the fact that there needs to be somewhere a catchweight in between. And the other thing that I don't like and what I do predict is the 18th of this month is when I predict Canelo will announce his next opponent, which will give the person he's fighting exactly a month to prepare for him. Because that seems to be the MO for Canelo here recently. He's only given the people he's fighting 4 weeks to train. And I do not like the catchweight. If it is a catchweight, and not only do they say catchweight, but they suggested that it should be for the title. Now, I'm sorry. If you're fighting for a 175 title, a light heavyweight title, it needs to be a light heavyweight at 175 pounds. If it's at 170, the title should not be on the line. That's BS. That's BS. It should not be on the line. But that is what they're suggesting in this article by Boxing News 24, which is stupid. And it's not a disadvantage for both people. See, they try to say that, oh, it's a disadvantage if Canelo goes to 175, and it's a disadvantage if Bivol comes to 168. I agree with that. It is a disadvantage if Bivol comes to 168. But if Canelo goes to 175, it's most definitely not a disadvantage because he's already been there. He's already fought there. Not only has he fought there, but he fought a world champion there who was once a reigning world champion before he lost to Andre Ward and the other Alvarez. But at the end of the day, Kovalev was a reigning light heavyweight champion. Now, here's the thing. If you try to say Kovalev wasn't a legitimate win, well, then the question comes into play, why wasn't it legitimate? Then we got to talk about how Kovalev was on his last leg. So you can't have your cake and eat it too. It's one or the other. Either it was a good win and he can compete at 175, or it was a BS win because Kovalev was on his last leg and everybody knew what the outcome was going to be. See, that's the thing about it. A lot of Canelo fans want to overlook facts, and they only want to use the facts that make their champion, Canelo, look better. See, here's the fact of the matter. If this fight happens, if a title is on the line, it needs to be at 175. I know Bivol said he could come down, but I don't think it's a smart move. If he chooses to come down, then that's on him. But if Canelo Alvarez puts a rehydration clause on him, then that's on Canelo. If Canelo Alvarez announces his fight around the 18th so that Bivol only has 4 weeks to train for him, official 4 weeks to train for him, then that's on Canelo. If Canelo does a catchweight, that's on Canelo. If the title's on the line at a catchweight, that's on Canelo. See, that's the problem a lot of people have with Canelo. It's not the skill set, it's not the abilities, it's all the stipulations that go around his fights. That's what the majority of the people who have problems with Canelo have problems with. That's why, personally, I don't like this talk of a catchweight, because when media sources start talking about it, then it actually happens. I don't want to see it happen. I want to see a fair fight at whatever weight class the fighter he's going to fight is naturally at, whether that be 168 or whether it be 175. That's where I want to see the guys fight at, what they're natural to. Not weight drained down or forced to come up. If Canelo, say, went to 175 and then brought up a 168-pound fighter to fight at 175. I wouldn't like that either. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I don't like this thought being thrown around. I don't like this idea being thrown around, and I really won't stand for it. So if this actually happens, more videos like this are to come. But like I said, Canelo is a very skilled fighter, very good fighter, and he's an elite. He's now my number one pound for pound due to Bud Crawford's inactivity. So I have nothing against the guy. I just don't like the moves that he makes. Again, let me know what y'all think in the comment section, and thank y'all for watching.